So I've been using this showing you the label, Arrows AP Apex, quite regularly since November. And whoops, I was going to show you the page. It has information on each product, what each thing is called, how you use it, the settings on the curlers, how you should have it, how you use the brushes. So it lays it out pretty simply. I was a hairdresser for 30 years. I've used many products. I will say that I have not used the name brand products like this. And when I had a chance to review this, I was all over it. I was super excited. I like that the air, if your hair can, like, I don't notice this sucking in, but I like that nothing can suck in on regular blow dryers, especially when you're using these kind of brushes. You can see I use, my hair is in there. It's very easy to use. I'm going to turn it on. The cooling button. So when I hold it in my hand, I can bump this to do the cool button. I do have to pull away, and it's not real intuitive for me, although some people may get used to that. I have rather small hands actually, but I find that it's fine. I can hit the cool button and I can manipulate everything and it works just fine. If I wanted to come around and use my index finger, I can go up taller. Here is the release button. And so here's where I will say, I think I love this. I'm going to say I love this. But if I'm going to do a review, I'm going to say I also love how thick this cord is, because you know hairdryer cords, this has a spinny, hairdryer cords can get all twirled up and you're dangling them and undoing them. But I will say this is a thick cord, so it's a little rigid, and I've got it plugged in here. It would be really nice if it was 2 to 3 feet longer. So the cord is a little too thick. It's pretty rigid, and it needs to be longer. The next thing is you have to get used to pushing this button in, releasing it, and taking it off. Now the concentrator and the blow dryer portion is what they call it. I keep that together because I'm afraid I will break it if I take it apart. I don't like using it besides, okay, so so there I have it on. And so I twist it. I don't know why it's not, it twists really easy when it gets warm, when I'm using it. It's just a whoop. I will say my hair has never been this smooth. I have used great products over the years, and this, I take a brush, I direct it with this, I use it on low to a medium heat, and my husband's even like, your hair is so smooth. I am in my 60s. My gray hair is rather wiry. I always had a little bit of curl to my hair. I can get this smoothed out. And again, what some people, if they don't think this has enough power, you don't blow your hair to death. So I was visiting someone, I'm going to tell a quick little story. I was visiting someone and they said, oh, I'm so sorry, your blow dryer doesn't work very well. I have a more powerful one that you can borrow. And I'm like, no, my blow dryer is just fine. You don't need all that wind. So I adjust the heat to what I want, which part of the hair I'm at. And I may just get it, you know, they have instructions on how you do it, and everybody's going to do it their own way. But I get it. I let mine air dry when I do my day, so it's already a little air dry. Then I put my product on, and I'm amazed how fast this dries. I do not have high heat. It is very powerful. My husband even was like, you're done already? So after 38 years of being together, him saying, wow, you're done this fast, that says something. So I'm going to say, with the exceptions, I wish that this, and again, you got to get, I want to just grab it and take it off, but I got to remember, push it, turn, release. And then you've got to kind of eyeball it up where the lock is and slide it in to this little hole. So you need to line it in. See, I did it. I was paying attention, and it goes on. Though that's my negative, and where I sit at my vanity, I'm plugged in pretty close, and I do wish it was at least another foot. So for those that manufacture, I will show you this one. It goes one way, and then it goes the other way. You need to use it on a high heat. I do get in there and add some volume to my hair. I've got shoulder length bobbed hair, and I will smooth it under a little bit with these. I use this on my granddaughter who's got a lot of curly hair. It tells you the left or the right. She's got curly hair like crazy, and this makes it so cute. My husband, on these cooler days, he has been just turning it on, so I leave it on with this, and he will run it through his hair real quick, and he likes the smoothness, and he thinks his gray hair is a little smoother, and it's very short, and it dries it very well. This came on it, I saved it, but it tells you everything about what all the buttons mean. I just, again, love it. I hope this helps, and I waited quite a long time of 2 months of using it just to see how everything was going to do, if this was going to break at the top, and how I would get used to all these attachments. This is a little big for my hair, but it's a nice size for long hair, and it says it's for the smoothing. So I am pretty impressed, and I would buy it again. If something happens to this, I want another one. So again, hope this helps my long ramble. Here we have the Eros A10 Apex hair dryer styling system, and this is by Fanttik. It does really pretty. The set comes with an arm here, and then your concentrator. It is not magnetic though. A left and right air wrap, and then 2 large styling brushes. So I'm just gonna, and it also comes with a bag, a travel storage bag, which I always appreciate. I'm gonna show you the noise and power level as best I can. So this is gonna be on high heat, high power. This is your cold shot button. And so I'm gonna give you a little demo here. So that is the blow drying. So I would say the power is not very strong, and the heat is not real good either. I'm gonna try the air wrap for you. This is gonna be going in this direction. So it always takes me a minute to think of when the air wrap. Okay, let's give it a try. It does create pretty nice curls. So as you can see, it does create nice curls, even with a little bit lower power and the lower heat. I think it did a nice job with the air wrap. Overall, this is really pretty. I do wish it had magnetic, like a concentrator at this price point. It has a nice heavy cord, no cord keeper. And if you have real thick hair or need a lot of power and heat, this is probably not going to work for you. If you have finer hair, this is probably going to be excellent for you.